This is the kind of conference matchup where you could say throughout the records, except both teams are having outstanding seasons, coming in ranked in the top 25. Looking forward to this one. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the Swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see the number 19 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the 11th ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Rebels will kick this away to get us going here. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So Florida's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. Offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kirk?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. Tailback with another carry. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is a great job by this defense. The defensive line really taking control up front. I love how those linebackers flowed on that play. Nice tackle for a loss. It sets up a 4th down.
4th down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. And we'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. The Gators begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. Defense. Mental mistake for the defense. That'll cost him 5 yards. It's 1st down and 5 after the penalty. The back's got it. Oh, that's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Same tailback, another carry. He's in the clear. He stopped him, but this offense is spreading now at the plus 43.
What nice 1st down here by this running back, and what he's doing today makes me reflect on some of the great backs that they've had over the years in Gainesville. Emmitt Smith, arguably one of the best backs, if not the best back in the history of the game. Damian Pierce more recently, but even guys like Eric Rhett and Fred Taylor, just really talented running backs with the ability to take it to the house.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And now from the pistol formation. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
And just like that, this defense takes advantage of a bad decision by the quarterback, steps in front of it for the interception, and now they've got great field position here early in this game.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Trying to find room. It's Taylor. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And the Rebels come up to the line in a hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Screen to the wide receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Rebels bring their punt team onto the field. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And here's the handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Contact as he threw it. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They got him at the 48, but that's a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And that pass ball is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Oh, he breaks free. Quarterback takes off, now looking to scramble. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. The Gators pick up enough yardage for a first down. There's the handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Back to pass. It's Lagway. He's got it with room to run. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
1st and goal, handoff. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together and they stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. And that run produces a decent gain. Getting set for the 2nd quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the 1st quarter at all. Getting set here now for the 2nd period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it. Looking for a man. Pressure is coming. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. It looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They pressure him and get it. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
Well, good job here getting into the backfield and coming up with this sack here by the defensive line for the Florida Gators. And, Chris, you think about Florida, you think about defensive linemen, you think about an incredible history and legacy that they've had over the years. Start with Javon Kearse, the freak, what he was able to do. And Kevin Carter, all the sacks he came up with. Dante Fowler, such speed off the edge. Even Derek Harvey, boy, he had an incredible year in 06 when the Gators won the national championship. And we're still seeing them dominate the line of scrimmage today.
He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Rebels will bring their punt team onto the field when he comes for his second punt of the game. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. And it's taken right on the midfield logo. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time.
Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
That quarterback had to get rid of the ball quickly because that pass rush was coming. Better an incompletion than a hurried throw that leads to an interception.
Great start to the drive, but now back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's 3rd and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
And the Gators pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Back in motion now. Quarterback drops back. Grab behind the line. It's Sturdivant. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Gators will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Now here he goes. And he will make the 1st down. Tackled at the 26. And the Rebels come to the line looking to crank up the tempo.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense had a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position. And now you give up a big gain like this.
Throwing up play action. Bringing pressure. Caught near the sticks. It's Ray. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. On the ground, it's Taylor. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
He's brought down out at the 46. Here comes the up-tempo offense. And 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Rebels will line up to boot it away. Looking to flip the field here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Brought down, but not before shaking off the first defender and picking up the first down. Looking downfield. It's Lagway. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, they're lucky they completed this pass at all. Quarterback, in fact, gets hit as he throws the ball. Now listen, we know the linemen are going to allow the defense to come in. But that time, they allowed him to get in there a little bit too fast. They're lucky the quarterback was able to see it and get rid of it.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Fires it to the wideout. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Gators will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. The defense with more pre-snap movement. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. They're going to run it. Breaks into the clear. That was a nice juke, but not much room to run. He's brought down for a short gain. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Makes a quick grab. And he goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Haas. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. It's Simmons. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
The thing about this tight end is he is not only a great blocker, but shows here early in this game he can make great catches as well.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
So they elect to send out the field goal unit, trying to add 3 points to their total before the end of the half. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on fourth down, they will go for it. Out comes the field goal unit trying to add 3 points before halftime.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good.
With that miss, the score remains the same.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it on the move. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And talk about a good, competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good, competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Bringing it out, it's Ray. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. And the Rebels hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Sticking with the running game. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. With the catch, it's Lee. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here. We got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on 4th down?
The Rebels will line up to kick it away. About to punt for the 4th time tonight. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. The Gators offense retakes the field. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Takes the handoff. It's ball. The defense all over. They stop it right at the line. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. RPO, and it's complete. He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be first down yardage. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Boy, if he just would have been able to catch the ball on this drag route, there's a ton of space ahead of him. It's an unfortunate drop here for the offense.
And the offense is out there. They're going to try for it again on 4th down. They're just 1 for 4. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Takes off in a bootleg. On the run here, lets it go. This time, a completion. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down. And the Gators come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. And there's the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield. The Gators will bring their punt team on the field now.
Number 19,
and the returner will be brought down. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Quick pass, the catch is made. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Caught over the middle. It's Haas. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. Grab behind the line. It's Wallace. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. Looking to chuck it again. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Receiver there.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. It's a keeper. Oh, what a cut, and still going. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And the Rebels will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. And the quarterback keeps it here. Oh, they stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. Play action here on 1st down. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, what a grab! The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On the run, it's Jackson. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Empty set now, 5 wide receivers. To throw, it's Lagway. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball.
The pass rush gets home.
Boy, how fortunate is the Florida defensive coordinator when you can rely on speed and quickness like this in the defensive line. No need to blitz. You don't have to bring those linebackers when you have the tradition and speed and excellence in the defensive line like these Florida.
Looking deep down the right side. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
Lets it fly to the wideout. Nice grab there. Would be enough for a first down, but they say he was out of bounds. Bring up fourth down.
Oh, boy, really good execution. Unfortunately, he didn't come down in bounds for the first down. That was a critical stop by the defense.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the return. But he's got some space here. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They're finally looking to click. This has been a struggle for both offenses so far. Grab down the middle. It's Wilson.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Caught behind the line. It's Hansen. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Well, if you're a fan of defense, this has been your kind of game. Scoreless with just one quarter to play. Back to the 2014 battle between the Demon Deacons and the Hokies, which was scoreless going to overtime. That's a possibility today. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
What a great job here by the defender on a deep ball downfield. One of the toughest things to do is get your head turned back, locate the football. He does it perfectly and bats it away.
Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it. Get the ball to your receiver. Stay ahead of the sticks.
They bring it down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. First and goal. They need points, but it wouldn't hurt to also milk the clock a bit. Looking for 6. Touchdown, Florida. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Chris, we finally have a touchdown. Man, it has been a struggle to watch these two offenses try to put together a drive, let alone trying to put points up on the board. But we finally got our first touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ray. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Chris, that's a huge play for this offense. And keep in mind, they haven't scored a point yet. So to be able to come up with a play like this late in the game, maybe some confidence building here to be able to get that first touchdown. Who knows? Maybe they could be in business.
Looking for some space. It's Taylor. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Here comes a handoff. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. The Rebels will have to kick this away. A serious workout for the punter. He's on for the 6th time. Get the ice bath ready. And we'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Set up with the 26 for the first play of this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Harvey. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Now it's second down here. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Gators will bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is brought down. The first play of this drive, they're set up at the 34. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it go quickly. The pass is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back.
It has been a rough night for this quarterback. That last interception really punctuates what's been a completely inept effort from this passing game from start to finish.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that. Working with the lead like this, really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Back to throw. It's Jones. On the move now. Trying to get the throw off. Or throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
Now begin with a quick throw to the left. Defense drops him for a loss. A tougher second down on the play. It's a quarterback keeper. Past the 30. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. And the Rebels come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. This could be a dramatic... Marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10.
Boy, is this tough to deal with for this defense. Not only do you give up a big gain, but look at this. They're already at the line of scrimmage, about to snap the ball again.
No huddle here for the offense.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Oh, he just misses receiver there on 3rd and short. Now you got to think in the 4th quarter, 4th and short, you got to try to cut into this lead. You might want to go for this here to keep thinking about 6 points.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes. The Gators offense retakes the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. On 1st down, it's play action. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Working clock with the ground game. That one takes it across the 30-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Crucial play for both offense and defense. Let's see what we get here on 3rd and 4. He bought some time, now lets it go. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Gators will line up to punt it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. 1st and 10. Not much time left. They need to find the end zone in this possession. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. They're going to run it here. A quick shoot. Picks up the first, looking for more. They stop him, but it's a 1st down. And the Rebels looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Grant behind the line. It's toss. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Cannot connect. Incomplete. And now 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk.
Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. And now a timeout taken by the defense trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. He gets loose. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Back to throw. It's Jones. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. The Gators will look to bleed this clock out now in the final minute. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. The ball is hauled in. That game moves the ball to the 17. First down.
Well, obviously they had a plan of attack ready on that third down and delivered the knockout punch to put this game away.
And the Gators will line up on 1st and 10. The quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team will tackle him as the clock runs out. That will wrap up this game. Well, that's the kind of matchup